Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you an overview of netooze cloud computing, starting off with about us, our data centers, products, pricing, partners, and contact us. The mission of netooze is to make cloud computing simpler so that startups and developers can spend more time producing software that transforms the world. Just for those who aren't familiar, cloud computing is using the internet to deliver hardware and software services instead of keeping physical hardware and software at your office. It's kind of like plugging into a central power grid instead of generating your own power. So what is netooze? netooze is an international cloud provider expanding opportunities for our customers to create great innovative projects. Our motto is to listen to our customers and do our best to provide the highly reliable, simple and available cloud infrastructure to everyone. Servers can be used for things like configuration of network circuits, SSL certificates, admin domain zone monitoring, and a lot more. Developers, startups, enterprises, and government agencies can use netooze to lower costs, become more agile, and innovate faster. netooze Private Limited Company was incorporated on November 19, 2021, and operates in the data processing, hosting, and related services industry. netooze UK trademark was registered to be effective as of date the 19th of 11th, 2021. netooze.com and associated domain names were registered in December 2022. netooze announced a new partnership with IT Global. The alliance of the two companies enables them to share marketplace ideas, technical expertise, resources, and knowledge. In June 22, following pre-alpha, alpha, beta, and stable release phasing, the netooze platform was released to the web in June 2022. Since the netooze platform's launch, its capabilities have substantially increased. Unlimited network is supported, as well as a high level of economical efficiency in relation to vCPU resources and the introduction of one-click applications and other features. The backstory. netooze Cloud Computing was founded in 2021 after Dean Jones resigned from his position as Director of Strategic Projects at Cranfield University, a British postgraduate public research university specializing in science, engineering, design, technology, and management to support his parents abroad during COVID-19. Dean saw that the coronavirus outbreak stretched many in IT to the limit of their abilities to find ways to accommodate the surge in remote workers. Dean also recognized, having led on the Palace of Westminster's security program, that the dramatic and rapid shift in the speed at which organizations of all sizes enabled remote work also introduced a number of serious security risks. Additionally, Dean understood from various research papers and studies that the global infrastructure as a service market was valued at $51.3 billion in 2020 and is projected to reach $481.8 billion by 2030. That's growing at a rate of 25.3% from 2021 to 2030. IaaS is a cloud computing service in which businesses rent servers in the cloud for compute and storage. These web services provide high-level APIs that may be used to differentiate various low-level features of network infrastructure, such as physical compute resources, data partitioning, scaling, location, security, backup, and so on. IaaS allows users to run any operating system or application on leased servers without having to pay the operation and upkeep of servers. Diversity in tech. Additionally, Dean recognized that the current state of diversity among directors of UK tech companies is unbalanced, with data-based findings and anecdotal reports of unrepresentative directorship. Furthermore, that marginalized groups, namely women and minorities, are still severely underrepresented in tech. Dean also understood the importance of viable role models at all levels is crucial, and that to create an inclusive technology workforce, companies don't need to just attract great talent, they absolutely need to make sure great people can grow to become great leaders. The cloud platform. With the above in mind, Dean decided to launch a cloud platform offering new generation virtual machines for developers, IT teams, system admins, and startups, with a bold set of diversity, representation, and inclusion goals, and a comprehensive approach to achieving them. Netooze, hyperscaler, can increase or decrease IT resources as needed to meet changing demand. Its cloud infrastructure is based on vStack and VMware virtualization environments. Because VMware requires significant resources for infrastructure maintenance, vStack virtualization was perfect because it saved on software, hardware, and simplified infrastructure management through a hyper-converged approach, offering fast online scaling and recovery. This also makes netooze a general ambassador of the very first hyper-converged platform in the world, vStack. Going beyond. Since netooze platform launch, its capabilities have substantially increased. Unlimited network is supported, as well as a high level of economic efficiency in regard to vCPU resources and other features. Digital business transformation has entered a new challenging and urgency-driven phase. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, netooze aims to provide the tools organizations of all shapes and sizes need to survive. Our aim is to become one of the #1 choices for both corporate clients and individual clients in the whole of Europe, United States, and beyond. Our values. We at netooze are driven by our values: ambition, diversity, integrity, and quality. Our values describe what we stand for and were developed by our staff. We hold ourselves to our values and ask that our customers, clients, and stakeholders challenge us to always act with these values in mind. We demonstrate our values in the following ways: being accountable, making a difference, focusing on the detail, and delivering quality, being completely honest and transparent, and keeping our promises, as well as being reliable and being positive. Diversity goals. Despite decades of progress towards workplace equality, women remain woefully underrepresented in the global technology workforce. Additionally, only 15% of digital tech workforce in the UK are from BAM backgrounds, and despite a burgeoning number of interventions that aim to shed light on and address the disparity in the boardroom, the proportion of appointed employees of tech companies in the UK has remained almost exactly the same since 2000. netooze has created a bold set of diversity and representation and inclusion goals and a comprehensive approach to achieving them as follows. The number of women in technical roles to be 50% of all roles. In short, a minimum of 50% of all new positions will be filled with Black and Latino talent. No job hiring process will end unless a minority candidate is interviewed. We pride ourselves on a culture of respect and authenticity, where folks can be their true selves, and we remain committed to creating a more diverse global team and building an inclusive environment where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Our people. Working in technology should not be about privilege. Our CEO of netooze is Dean Jones, bringing over 20 years of experience in technical management and leadership roles, ushering new brands into areas of innovation and global growth. He earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in Honours with an MSc in Communication Design from Central St Martin's College, a public art school in London, England. His role involves recruiting, selecting, orientating, training, coaching, counselling, and disciplining managers, communicating values, strategies, and objectives, assigning accountabilities, planning, monitoring, and appraising job results, developing incentives, developing a climate for offering information and opinions, providing educational opportunities. Dean is also responsible for providing direction for the business as a whole. Chief People Officer. Jodie Jones is responsible for talent and success management, complete incentives, learning and growth, recruiting, inclusion, and collaboration with our people and leaders around the world as the head of netooze People and Culture. Partnership Associates. Our partnership associates are responsible for managing high-value corporate partnerships and developing long-term strategies to secure multi-year strategic partnerships, ultimately managing relationships and researching new brands. Our company administrator, Yvonne Jones, oversees day-to-day business operations, setting goals, managing teams of staff, and making decisions that affect company performance and growth. Yvonne also undertakes time management and organization duties. Netooze is also a proud sponsor of Equal Rights campaign by streetwear clothing label Society Store. Our data center. We have 4 data centers based around the world, one in New Jersey in the USA, Amsterdam in the Netherlands, Moscow, and Almaty. Our products, cloud products for every stage of your journey. Compute. Build and release faster and scalable compute products in the cloud. Get flexible server configuration size for any application, industry leading price to performance, and predictable pricing. vStack servers. VMware requires significant resources for infrastructure maintenance. vStack virtualization platform was ideal because it saved on the software and hardware and simplified infrastructure management for a hyper-converged approach and faster online scaling and recovery. How it works. vStack is a hyper-converged virtualization platform, a single unified infrastructure of software-defined modules and data center based on open source technologies. Its architecture includes vStack OS and a thin hypervisor, vStack storage, vStack network, and vStack management. vStack provides a fully managed enterprise-level virtual data center based on standard server hardware, which is a more affordable, no less powerful than other virtualization platforms. Results. As a result of this, we've reduced the server creation time by a factor of 7.5. netooze is also general ambassador of vStack, as mentioned before. Virtual servers based on vStack cloud servers is netooze's key and most popular product. Today, it is one of the best deals on the cloud infrastructure rental market globally. The platform's capabilities has expanded significantly since its introduction. Summary of what have been achieved by netooze with vStack. Time to create a ready-to-run VM is no more than 40 seconds, including VMs with Windows Server OS. Or subscription rate, CPU 8, storage 7, without any impact on customers. The cost of a vStack-based virtual machine is half the cost of a similar volume of resources based on VMware. So it's a success story. VMware servers. VMware servers can create, edit, and run virtual machines, VMs, and is a virtualization software product developed and supplied by VMware, a subsidiary of Dell Technologies. The 64 editions of Windows and Linux support the hosted hypervisor VMware Workstation. Any operating system, including variations of Microsoft Windows, Linux, BSD, and MS-DOS, can be run on the virtual machine. The inventory folder feature in VMware Workstation allows for the organization of unlimited virtual machines for testing intricate client-server scenarios, such as folder of computers can thus be switched on and off at a single object. It also offers a single platform for managing vSphere deployments to enable visibility across hybrid clouds. How VMware works. Physical servers are divided into multiple different and isolated virtual servers using software known as server virtualization to hide the server resources from customers. This includes the quality and nature of CPUs, operating systems, and specific physical servers. Each virtual server runs on its own operating system. VMware results. With a new set of virtualization-aware security technologies that interact with existing solutions to provide adequate, cost-effective security and compliance inside a single management framework, VMware has a better approach to cloud security than other virtualization and cloud manufacturers. This meant improved IT efficiency for netooze, decreased operating expenses, faster deployment of workloads, increased performance of the program, and increased server availability, production in server complexity, and sprawl. netooze offers storage. Store and quickly access any amount of data reliably in the cloud. S3 storage. What is S3 storage? S3 storage allows our customers to store an infinite amount of unstructured data of any kind and size securely as objects in netooze S3 compatible and scalable cloud space. netooze S3 cloud cases. Hosting of media. Object storage is perfect for streaming services since it gives each media file a URL. Customers can store videos, surveillance systems files, stock photos, corporate documents, it archives website data, backups, graphic materials such as photographs, templates, videos, music, documents, etc. in the cloud space. Big data. Big data that is unstructured is ideal for object storage. You can tailor the analytics of neural networks used in big data analysis based on the metadata of objects. Backups. Our customers can configure object storage for automatic data backups. The storage clusters offer triple replication and redundancy. netooze S3 storage benefits. S3 and Swift support provides fast integration with existing tools and apps on API. Auto-scaling. Object storage clusters scale quickly. Unlimited storage. The capacity to store an unlimited amount of data. Compatible with S3 and Swift API. Supports integration with S3 enabled applications and third-party tools, a great substitute for conventional file storage. Data replication. Triple data replication on servers with guaranteed protection against external threats. Easy to use and inexpensive and simple to manage data. Volume block storage. netooze also enables you to add storage to your VPS servers when you need more space to accomplish your mission critical tasks. Tools and services offered by netooze. And networking. Networking. Secure and control the traffic to your applications with your own private network. Enjoy powerful networking solutions that enhance and secure your applications. DNS. Reliable resolutions with a scalable domain name system. Service. Virtual network. You can create a virtual network, setting up network interaction between virtual servers up to 1 gigabytes per second by combining them in the network inside the data center. Deploying edge gateway. You can create an internet connection for your private network. Connect from a private network to external networks using a public IP address. Setting up firewall, NAT, use up to 3 different isolated networks, each with up to 16380 available addresses. That covers networking. Management tools. netooze offers a complete set of management tools to take complete control of your projects with powerful, intuitive management tools that give you and your teams the means to efficiently and effectively realize your goals. Projects. You're able to organize your resources into projects that will fit the way you work. Teams. You're able to collaborate with others to manage and scale infrastructure without sharing credentials or billing information. Monitoring. Monitor applications and infrastructure resource usage with built-in monitoring and alerting. netooze tools and services. Manage resources programmatically and easily integrate them across your developer ecosystem. API. netooze has an API which enables you to manage your netooze infrastructure with our RESTful API. Custom templates. You can create custom templates and quickly deploy full copies, making a copy of the server and software configuration, keeping a saved template when the server is deleted. CLI. Manage your netooze infrastructure through your terminal with our open source command line interface. That's netooze tools and services. Databases. Combine the power of our core virtual machine platform with fully managed MongoDB, MySQL, PostSQL, and Redis databases to give your application the performance it needs without the operational demands that come with building and running your own database server. Our products. Pricing. netooze VStack service start at $4.95 US per month. netooze VStack servers start at $7.3 US per month. And netooze S3 storage starts at $18 USD per month. Partners. netooze sees itself partnering with telecom operators looking for new revenue streams by offering a dependable provider's automated cloud infrastructure. netooze will enable quick service portfolio expansion. Data centers. More and more frequently, data centers provide supplementary services with no direct bearing on equipment location on their grounds, using data centers' hardware infrastructure, vStack and VMware virtualization on top. Internet service providers. ISPs can attract new customers and raise their own profits while offering additional services to their existing clients. Integrators. Integrators should take advantage of netooze to advance their knowledge to that of an IaaS providers. The integrator's strengths include extensive technical know-how and B2B sales experience. We hope you enjoyed this presentation. Should you wish to contact us, our details for Chief Executive Officer, Head of People, Company Admin and Support and Services and Sales has been provided. Feel free to check out netooze at www.netooze.com. Our community can be found at community.netooze.com and our platform can be found at platform.netooze.com. We also have useful documentation about our API which can be found at .net.com.